سنبدأ الآن بالكلمة الرئيسية الأولى تحت عنوان الأبعاد البشرية للأنظمة غير المأهولة. يسرني أن أدعو مقدمها معالي هاكوب أرشكيان وزير التكنولوجيا المتقدمة في جمهورية أرمينيا، فليتفضل مشكورا.
We will now begin with our first keynote session titled The Human Dimensions of Unmanned Systems, delivered by His Excellency Hakop Arshakyan, Minister of High-Tech Industry, Republic of Armenia. Please join me in welcoming His Excellency to the stage.
Thank you. Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Thank you for this spectacular event. The government of the Republic of Armenia, represented by the Ministry of High-Tech Industry, has declared the high-tech industry as one of priorities. State-level strategy of the development of the sector is in place and functioning, with the industry having momentum now. The Silicon Valley of the Soviet Union. This is how Armenia is known in the tech world. Indeed, Armenians have been a part of the tech world with their contributions, which very often would prove to be life-changing ones. From the color of dollar bill, as we know it today, to the invention of hair dryer, from the color TV to the invention of automatic transmission of cars. Our compatriots have been and still are authors or co-authors of inventions that affected many areas of our lives. Few people can imagine their lives without ATM machine around almost every corner. Few people do know, though, that it was Luthor Georg Simijian, a scientist of Armenian descent, who invented the ATM machine. Any invention in the tech sphere spreads far beyond being only a tech one. Success in the high-tech industry affects medical, defense, agriculture, pharmacy, airspace, transport, and many other areas. So with the invention of computer tomography in late 1960s, which was followed by the creation of the MRI machine, the area of medicine has changed dramatically. With the brilliant inventors of two Armenians, Mikhail Terpogosyan and Raymond Tamatian, it has been possible to save millions of lives. The same is true in the defense industry. Today, warfare is the fight of technologies. Artificial intelligence, cybersecurity, autonomous control, and other advanced technologies play a crucial role in the defense industry. Further development and advancement of the technologies are on the agenda of all countries that aim to have a modern and well-equipped army. Here again, no country has time to think long. Disruptive, innovative progress is the shortest way to succeed. Armenia had a say in the space industry as well. Grigor Gurzadian, a pioneer of space astronomy. Yelizaveta Sakhatuni, the first woman astronaut in the USSR. Artem Mikoyan, the man being behind the MiG military aircrafts. Viktor Hambartsumian, the founding father of astrophysics. Alexander Kemurjian, the designer of the first planet rover. He has an outstanding design engineer, the founder of the Soviet Scientific School of Space Transport Engineering. This list can be continued. Indeed, we have a strong history in the area. However, the present proves to be as strong, the future a promising one. The world is changing, so we are. We know there isn't always room for improvement. For a small but a strong country that Armenia is, the human talent plays an instrumental role. The government has granted exceptional tax privileges for startups, giving them more opportunities. Today, more than 1,200 tech companies are operating in Armenia, with growth of 33% every year. Last year, Armenia hosted numerous tech events of the world significance: the World IT Congress, Summit of Minds, Global IT Award, Digitech Expo, ARM High Tech Expo, Engineering Week, Silicon Mountains Conference, and many others. These upcoming years are not different. We are excited to be the next destination for STARMUS Festival, global festival of science, space, and art that brings together the most brilliant minds of the planet: astrophysics, Nobel Prize winners, scientists, astronauts, from Canary Island to Norway and Switzerland. STARMUS has gained exceptional fame and recognition, with over 30,000 participants every time. In 2021, the STARMUS Festival finds home in Yerevan, Armenia. For the tech world, this is another opportunity to see and feel one of the oldest civilizations and become a part of its strong heritage, science, and culture. Speaking of centers, yes, we aim at Armenia being one of the tech centers in the world. In the meantime, we know that for that to happen, a strong connection and cooperation with other centers is necessary. And this is why we are here today. In 2020, we incepted the Virtual Bridge program, the one linking all the centers. In the frames of these programs, promising startups and entrepreneurs will get the opportunities to study and participate in acceleration programs in the different tech centers. The first 45 will be headed to the Silicon Valley this year, having a full governmental scholarship to study in the Draper University and other universities' entrepreneurship schools. We believe that an educated society is the cornerstone for success for any nation. This is why we put robotic laboratories in almost all the secondary schools in Armenia. Armenia is the first country to have the chess classes in all secondary schools. I invite you to Armenia to see the landmarks of tech development here: ARMAT Laboratories, the Engineering City, Armenian National Engineering Labs, TUMO Center for Creative Technologies, and upcoming Artificial Intelligence and Cybersecurity Centers of Excellence. All these hubs nurture and educate future change makers. EduTech is another growing sector of the economy, as we export education and technology from Armenia to Moscow, Berlin, Paris, Nur Sultan, Beirut, and many other cities. We joined high-tech defense industry and digitization into one single ministry, the Ministry of High-Tech Industry. We strongly believe that these three sectors have no other way than to grow together. We are strong in belief that the right education, infrastructure, ecosystem, and policy will eventually bring an economic revolution in all sectors. I invite you to join our efforts to create better technologies for defense and for the peace. The better yet to come. Thank you, and I wish you a productive conference.